Canadian-built ice-capable landing ship to defend the Arctic. As CBC's Muir Brewster tells us, it is just one of the projects being imagined by military planners as the federal government pours over $81 billion into defense over the next few years.
Prime Minister Mark Carney's government has made defending the Arctic a defense priority. The question vexing planners is how to operate over such vast distances, especially in an emergency. The commander of the Canadian Navy has an idea, an amphibious ship, one that does not require a port.
As we went through that analysis, we examined what would happen if we had a small community in distress in the high Arctic in February. How could we get capability there? We could certainly improvise an awful lot through the Air Force, through the Coast Guard, doing other things. But to sustain an operation up in the north, we sort of realized that some form of Arctic mobile base probably made a lot of sense. And that is effectively what an amphibious ship is.
This is sort of what he's talking about. The USS Iwo Jima, an amphibious assault ship capable of carrying troops and vehicles and supplies over vast distances. A ship able to deposit those troops and equipment on any beach. Most of the world's navies, including more recently Australia and China, are headed in the same direction with their own amphibious ships. Topshee says Canada could build its own. Preliminary discussions have been held with two of the country's shipyards about the concept, and the feedback has been promising.
Similarly, Seaspan has examined what they're building and said they think that they could come up with some form of amphibious ship that would be built around the same hull form as the Coast Guard heavy icebreaker, but using a lot of the propulsion that they're putting into the joint support ship. So in other words, leveraging work that they're already doing to deliver a solution.
The Navy believes such a ship could also be used for humanitarian relief in places outside of the Arctic. For example, during the 2010 earthquake in Haiti, the Canadian Army had to fly all of its equipment over several weeks into the country because it had no ability to land its vehicles quickly through the